goes live, and you nappy headed, bald headed bitches gonna say I enable Oowawa. No, the fuck I did not. No, I did not. Nasty mother.
Boy, you can hear me, Kentucky?
I can hear you.
So did we not just sit on three-way for damn near an hour and 30 minutes with a motherfucker? And then a motherfucker now say they was
Yep.
gonna pull up to the live and address shit publicly and be truthful publicly?
Yeah.
And why I just call a motherfucker phone and send a motherfucker live motherfucker phone going straight to voicemail now? Boy, boy. Weird ass shit. Weird as fuck. Oh well, we can carry on. Motherfucker don't want to pull up, it's gonna get said anyway. So fuck it. Well, where shall we start? I think the beginning starts with November. Hold on, actually, let me bring up the calendar for y'all because I got to be very what's the word? Let me pull up the calendar.
Say alleged. Oh wait, no, you can't.
I
This
ain't
this
got
a true
it.
story. You ain't gotta say no
It ain't no
allegedly.
Ain't
allegedly.
shit
Ain't no
alleged. Ain't
allegedly.
shit allegedly when I.
I'm just saying Creole, man, because you be surprised what people do, man. That's what I'm just saying. Say allegedly, man. But I mean, this happened in real life, so if he try to do it, he gonna look crazy.
Yeah, I'm almost home, so I can't really read the comments, y'all.
Let me see.
Yeah, you need to be speeding home right now, Kentucky. Speed.
I'm on the country road now as we speak.
Alrighty, let's get to it. I highlighted the dates above. I gotta lay this shit out like a court case. So this is the month of November 2025. The date November 18th that's underlined is my birthday. A bitch turned 24. Skip to November 20th. Me and Oowawa get on the phone like we always do. And he like, oh, you sound a little sad. What's wrong? I say, my birthday was 2 days ago. He was like, oh, I didn't know. Happy late birthday or whatever. I said, thank you, whatever, cool. Some shit like that. Anyway, we get further into the conversation. He like, why you sad? What's wrong? I say, I'm single for my birthday and I don't like that. Like, bitch, I'm sad. Not once did I tell him why I was single. Not once did I tell him anything about my relationship or what occurred for me and said person to not be talking. Never. He didn't know none of those details. All he knew was that a bitch was sad because I was single on my birthday. That's that. Fast forward, you skip the 21st. Oh wait, no, my bad. That same night on the 20th, we talking some more, and he presumes to keep telling me, "Oh, well, I've been having this going on and this going on," and I said, "Shit, you ain't the only one, because why the Airbnb shit that I had going on with my place? These motherfuckers decide not to pay they motherfucking last month of their Airbnb. Bitch, I'm offended." And he was like, well, me and my baby mama got into it, and I had a prior charge already, and she called the police and tried to tell the police that I was trying to hit on her, and then when the police got there, she told them that I'm a felon, a prior felon that had a gun. And Uwawa did have a gun. He has his own gun. But his baby mama told the police, oh, he trying to do something to me. And he had already been arrested prior for whatever he got arrested for. And he said, well, she put me out. And he told it to him like this. He said that they was together for a long time. They got a daughter together. And that the deal was always that they was going to stay in a 2-parent household for the sake of their daughter. And that as soon as their daughter went to college or moved out the house, then they was going to go their separate ways, which that wasn't That wasn't weird to me because a whole lot of people do that too, where they decide to stay together so their kids go to college. So I said, oh, so to me, you had time to prepare. You knew she was gonna kick you out as soon as your daughter went to college. You knew this. So boom, he was like, well, she just made it harder for me to get a place because she just called the police on me again. And I thought that was fucked up. I was like, oh damn, why she called the police on you? Like, I asked him, I said, did you do anything? Did you actually touch her? Did you actually hit her? Did you actually do anything to her? He said no. He said she tripping. He said he was looking for a place. He said he had been living in a hole. He said this shit happened a few months prior. So it was November. So he said this shit happened 2 months prior. So that would have been November, October. So it would have happened in September. He said he had been staying in a hotel for about 2 months now, and that he had been spending $500, $600, $700 a week on hotels, and then on top of that, paying for application fees to apply for apartments. And he was like, he kept getting denied. He told me that he kept getting denied for the apartments because that his criminal background. That's what he said. He said he couldn't get an apartment, not because the money wasn't good, but because he had a criminal background, and they kept denying him because of that. And I said, did you try the second chance places, anything like that? He said he had been trying everything. And he was like, basically, he wasn't in the best state of mind. He needed somewhere to go. And so, like I said, I'm always gonna be a friend to him. For you can stay here. Like, you asking me, can you stay here? That's cool. That's fine. And I told him, I say, well, the thing is, like, I still got the people. Remember I told y'all earlier, the people didn't pay their last month their Airbnb. I left out the country August 23rd. The people moved in for the Airbnb August 23rd, and that's when I left. So they were supposed to be there. It was from August 23rd to September 23rd, September 23rd to October 23rd, October 23rd to November 23rd, because that's how I go. 30 days, 30 days, 30 days. They decided not to pay for November. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I kept texting like, "You gonna pay your November rent?" Woo, 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 woo. And I have a private landlord. My landlord already knew I was Airbnb and not because I left the country for 3 months. They wasn't paying this. So I said, you can stay here, but I got some shit to handle. Like, and I broke it down to him what was going on. And I said, so I got to pay November rent and December rent, which I'm not tripping. And I can show y'all the message, the little thing where I sent my landlord $1,300 for November rent, even though I wouldn't even stand there for November because I was in Dallas. And let me show that little screenshot because we got to show proof as we go along. Let me see where this shit at. Here you go. As you can see, November. This is my Instagram archives. November, I'm with my daughter in Dallas at my baby daddy house. This is not my house. That's not my background. That's my baby daddy background. His house. I'm with my daughter. Literally. Thanksgiving of the end of November, I go from Dallas to Louisiana, and I'm in Natchitoches, I'm in Pineville, I'm in Marksville. I'm all over Louisiana for Thanksgiving, going to parades and shit with my family. So I'm still not in Houston, as you can see. So go back to the little screenshot of the thing. So break it down. The people checked out on November 23rd. Oowawa came to check. I told him to go. I wasn't in town still. I was still in Dallas at this point. He goes to check on my house, and he told me that the people had messed up my house or whatever, left it dirty, whatever the fucking case may be, because they had checked out the morning of the 23rd. And he went to my house the night of the 23rd. They had already checked out and shit. No, he went to my house the 22nd when they were still there because the lady was mad that Oowawa popped up while she was still here. And he told me, like, hey, to let you know that your house is dirty. And I said, well, damn. So they the 23rd at this point. Oowawa had work. And he told me, he said, well, once I finish work in the middle of the night of the 23rd, I'm going to go back and check on the house and make sure it's not worse than what it was. And he also told me he was going to put some of his stuff in here. I said, okay, cool. He gets to the door on the night of the 23rd. And he told me that the door code was not working because my door code to my house is electrical. You type in a code and you come in, kind of like a hotel, whatever. You type in a code, you come in, whatever. And I said, well, damn, it's the middle of the night. My landlord not finna answer no text right now because it's the middle of the night. So when I text my landlord anyway, he hit me back in the morning and say, in the morning, you can go to Katie, to the office, to the realtor and get a physical key. So in the morning of the 24th, as you can see on the timeline, Oowawa goes to Katie and he picks up a the physical key, and he comes back. He apparently he comes in my house and he sits in here, whatever the case may be. I'm not here at this point. I'm still in Dallas. And when I left Dallas, I went to fucking Louisiana, as y'all know. So this whole time, I'm not in town. Unbeknownst to me, this where Kentucky come in at. He done told Kentucky that like me and him was getting a place together, like a brand new place together. And that he was going to pick up the lease. Am I tripping, Kentucky? That he was going to pick up the lease.
The keys and the lease.
The keys and the lease. So making it like to Kentucky, like me and him are getting a brand new place together. Not that he's coming to stay at my house because he needs somewhere to go. That's how he played it to Kentucky. Which, that's fine. That's cool. It's fucked up, but that's cool. Let me go back. When did I get home? Let me show. Oh, okay. So as you can see in my Instagram archives, I'm in Louisiana and Dallas the whole November. I'm in Dallas the beginning of November, and I'm in Louisiana for Thanksgiving. As you can see on December 4th in my archives on my Instagram, I takes a picture of my room, my LED lights. I got home on December 4th to my house, right? December 5th. I'm at home. I cut my hair that night. I'm chilling. I leave on December 5th. I don't sleep in the house with Oowawa. I leave and I go out to a club with my uncle's fiance. And if she did this internet shit, she'll come on here and tell y'all. But that's why I'm dressed up. That's why when I posted those pictures that y'all see right here for December 5th, December 6th, we had an Airbnb in Houston for a birthday party. We getting drunk, we chilling. Oowawa is over here, but I'm not here. Once again, never slept in the house with this man. So that's December 5th, December 6th. December 6th, I went and stayed the night. December 5th, I was in the Airbnb. December 6th, I went and stayed somewhere else, which I'm not going to disclose. Not going to speak on that on here. But, yeah. Let me see what else I'm missing. Oh, yeah. So then, after that, my sister calls me the next day. She has what she has going on. She says she got to come stay with me. I say, okay, that sausage look good. What sausage? What sausage you talking about?
Talking about the picture you showed earlier. There was a picture of a sausage on there.
You saw a picture of a sausage?
Yeah, there was a picture. It's on the corner right here. It was up early when you had your
I must have been
pictures.
I must have been cooking a sausage. Probably the vaccine. But
not like one of them fair sausages though.
It was andouille for sure. Oh, it was gum. No, it was boudin. Oh God, it was boudin. But so my sister called me, tell me she needs somewhere to stay. Basically, my sister needs somewhere to stay. She going through what she going through, and I'm not going, divulge what that is specifically or whatever. And I told Oowawa, like, I did say you could stay here or whatever, but at the end of the day, my sister don't feel comfortable being in the house with no man that she don't know, and I basically told him like my blood come first type shit. You gotta, find somewhere else to go. And he told me, he said, I understand, that's fine. December 6th was the last day Oowawa was here. He went and I don't know if he went back to his baby mama house or if he got a hotel. I don't know what he did. It wasn't my business. My sister came and my sister stayed. My sister came in town a couple days later and she stayed. Let me see. So let me show a screenshot. Okay, so scroll down December 19th. The end of December, my sister stayed at this point. So this is the 19th and 20th. At this point, my sister left on the 19th. She had I ended up putting her on a bus to Louisiana. So my sister stayed for like a week and a half. And then I put her on a bus to Louisiana so she can go stay with my other peoples in Louisiana to fix what she had going on. Now, December 20th is the interest. No, let me speak on December 19th as well. Let me go ahead and put it up. Because I got to add that in. Got to add that in. I gotta go re-screenshot it. Okay, so December 19th is the interesting day. December 19th, Oowawa was supposed to come get I left here. I said, okay, that's fine. I said, but you gotta come early. He came and got his stuff. He texted me and said, because he was acting weird when he came to get his shit, and I was confused on why you're acting weird. And he was like, I said, what you want? Like, what you getting at? I was asking, like, what's wrong? Like, you're acting, like, very weird.
Wait, go back.
Explain it because I don't know if he was screenshotting this shit, but I was like,
I
you're
feel
acting,
say,
I
man.
was like, you're acting weird. So I go back and I'm minding my business. I'm cleaning up. Ooh, I done got his stuff and left at this point. No weird shit. The nigga was acting very weird, but he done got his shit and left at this point, the extra clothes he had here. Boom. He texts me after he texts me while he's driving out of the driveway. And he said, you're right. I do want something from you. I do have something to say to you. He told some, do you want me to tell you in your face? I said, no, tell me on this message. And he said, I want to have sex with you before your sister come. He said, I want to, he said, I want to, he said, I want to have sex. He said, I want to have sex with you.
Ooh, imagine that ass
If
nigga on
you
top of somebody telling
now
they.
if you read my response, my response says what question mark? I'm confused. I said, what you take me for? We're friends. I don't see you in that light. I love the person that I was dating at the time. I can't do that to him or myself. That was my response. On my mama, that was my response.
But wait. It's the fact he said we can't skip over it. He said I do want some.
Like that was my response to the shit. So boom. And to speak on the money situation, yes, Oowawa did give me. He offered to give me half of the rent for him staying here at the time, and he did give that half. And I did ask him that he wanted back when he left, and he said, "Don't worry about it." So that was that. So the shit was weird. The shit was weird as fuck. The next day, me and Oowawa talked in the morning that day. He called me. And we were talking about my dog, and he was like, "Oh, let me know if you need anything for your new dog." I had just got a German Shepherd. He said, "Let me know if you need anything for your dog." And I said, "Okay, cool, thank you." I'll let you know. I had just got a new dog, so I didn't think nothing weird of it. Boom. The night of the 20th, because that's the early morning of the 20th, I'm chilling. I went through the whole day chilling. Me and Wawa talked on the phone. He called me. He said, "What you doing today?" I said, "Nothing right now." We talked about my sister's situation a little bit. And then he was like, "Oh, what you doing tonight?" I said, "Nothing, probably gonna be chilling with my boo or whatever, nothing too serious." Click, hung up. Nothing is too serious. At this point, I'm not thinking about him asking me to fuck because I done made it clear to you that me and you are not like that. And I'm not expecting him to be mad about my response or be holding on to this shit at all. The night of the 20th is when he shows up at my place. He shows up at my apartment at 1:00 in the morning, drunk. And he was mad. He was mad.
But wait. How did he get past the gate though? Like how did he manage to
The gate doesn't have a lock. There's no lock on the gate.
So is
It's
it a
just a
heavy
gate.
gate? Like we trying to
No,
understand the
it's just
dynamics.
a gate. Like it's a regular gate. Like you open the gate and you just open the gate.
Like do you gotta put some muscle behind that and push that bitch open, or you just push
No,
it?
you just open it. Like, let me see.
I want to know what that nigga had in his hand.
Yeah, bro, he had a strap. He said.
This is it. Look, you just open the gate. That's all. You just
So
open
he
it.
came to your backyard.
You have to open the gate to come in. What you
That nigga was in
mean?
your backyard.
When you open it, the way it's set up, you have to open the gate to get to the front door. All of the front door and stuff is gated. It's all gated.
So he opened the gate. He knew the gate was no, but it's the first 48 hours.
Man, this is
Bro.
goddamn
Yeah,
stalker
see,
shit.
so you just open the thing. There's no lock on it or nothing. There's no
Yeah.
lock.
So let me wait. So let me ask you something, man, because we gotta do a questionnaire real quick. I'm speaking for the black people up in here, the black Americans, the black Africans, all everybody. when this nigga said, I want some from you, he said he wants some sex, right? And then the nigga put up to your house drunk with a strap here. You don't think that's a coochie bandit? That sounds like he was a coochie bandit, man. Because why you pull up
But
why you pull up with a strap?
that shit had been cleared though. I had already told him like I don't see you in that light, and that's what it was. I wasn't thinking nothing else of it from that point. I'm
Write your
chilling.
questions down. Let her finish.
I'm like I
Write your
said,
question
the
down.
next day on the 20th, I'm chilling with whoever I'm chilling with at my house. We see some headlights, and we see some headlights from the curtains or whatever. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? I'm thinking it's, the neighbors or somebody. But then I hear my gate open. The person that I'm in the house with, they think that it's DoorDash. And I don't, I'm not knowing who the fuck it is. I'm like, okay, maybe it is DoorDash coming to the wrong door. I immediately saw Oowawa face. He had a hoodie on and I seen it was him. So I stepped outside and I closed the door behind me. And I'm like, what you doing here? And I looked down to his right side and he had his hand in his pocket. The stick of his gun, like the clip of his gun was sticking out of his pocket and he had his hand in it. And he just started rambling, talking about some, oh, you got this for the leash. Did you get the leash? This, that, and the third. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about a leash? Like, I already told you I fucking ordered the fucking leash off Amazon. And let me show y'all where I ordered the fucking leash off Amazon. Hold on. Oh, that's gonna take too long. But anyways, I ordered the leash off fucking Amazon, y'all. And he just rambling. Talk about some, oh, this. I didn't really know. He was in coke. Nigga was drunk. I couldn't even tell you the words that he was fucking saying. And I said, I ordered the leash off Amazon. I was like, can you go home? Like, why would you pop up here 1:00 in the morning? Like, you're drunk, go home. He kept saying that you're drunk, go home. So I pushed him against the gate, the gate of my house. And I'm like, just go home. Like, get the fuck on. Like, cause at this point, I'm not wanting it to be no situation, with the person that I'm in the house with because what I'm saying? I know who, at the end of the day, I'm not stupid. I'm not naive. I know who the fuck who I lay down with at the end of the day. And I know what type of timing that person is on. So I'm like, take your ass home, like go somewhere for it be some shit. Just go home. So he turned around, he opened the gate, he left back out, got in his car. And I walk back in the house and I sit on the couch and I'm on my phone. I text him, I text Oowawa, he's back in our driveway and he leaving. I said, why did you pop up here? Like, what was that? And he texts me and say, he gotta earn my respect to be with you. I don't want him with you. He not good enough for you. That type of shit. I'm like, the audacity. Like, mind you, I ain't never told Oowawa nothing personal about what I got going on with that other person or what was ever going. Never said nothing, nothing personal about what we had going on. At this point, nigga drunk talking about something. He gotta earn my respect to be with you. Weird shit. At that point, what happened after that? Life continued on after that point. Nothing too bad really even happened after that, honestly. I don't think, unless I'm missing something. But and then we got back cool. I ain't gonna lie, me and Oowawa got back cool after that. I let all that shit go. He talking to me, gossiping me about Kentucky business. He's telling me who Kentucky's dating. He's telling me, and this when we get to your part, Doc. He talking about some, oh, Doc in Kentucky was talking, but he was like, oh, Doc don't really want Kentucky. This is all a he and ha for him. This some TikTok shit from he don't take that girl serious and Kentucky want to be with him. Kentucky want to be serious with him, but he don't want her like that. And then he gets it. I said, well, why you think he don't want her like that? He said, man, Doc got his own real life shit going on outside of TikTok. And he proceeds to keep talking. And he says, yeah, you know Doc got a baby mama. Now, I didn't know Doc had a baby mama. Maybe because I don't fucking listen or I don't fucking know. I don't know. But he was like, Doc got a baby mama and Doc is going through an unstable period mentally. And his baby mama done fucked his head up mentally and she doing this to him and doing that to him. And that's why he don't want nobody, especially not Kentucky. Now, unbeknownst to me, he telling me this shit like this is what Kentucky told him. He's telling me this shit in third point of view like this is what Kentucky told me. Now, unbeknownst to me, this ain't what Kentucky told him. And Kentucky, you can speak on what y'all actually talked about, but that's what he told it to me. Like Doc didn't fuck with Kentucky. Doc didn't want Kentucky.
So when we was on three way today, I asked him about it, and he was like, he kind of like tried to clear it up. He said, "What did he say? I can't remember what the fuck he said. Girl, it was too long. Go ahead."
He said, "Oh, that's the way I thought of it when me and Kentucky was talking." He said, "Yeah, Kentucky didn't tell it to me like that, but that's how I took what she was saying." He basically tried to smear it off like these was my thoughts about what Kentucky was telling me. But when he was talking to me about it, he was telling it to me like these are the words that Kentucky told me out her mouth. But we got on the phone and Kentucky said, "Nigga, that's not what I told you." He was like, "Oh, that's not what you told me, but that's how I took it."
Man, listen.
But he made it seem like to me, Doc, like you going through mental health issues, you're unstable in the head, your baby mama done fucked you up, that type of shit.
Bruh, I
But
haven't been with that woman for
wait, Doc, you got a twin brother, right?
nah, man.
Who that Haitian nigga that be having the damn flag in his garage smoking and juke lights?
Hold on, and not only that, when he was telling you about Doc's kids, he got the kids wrong. Remember
Yeah,
that?
he told me this is what he told me. I thought you had one baby mama with one daughter. That's how he made it seem. One baby mama with one daughter. And basically like this girl got you going out your mind, mentally unstable, running around like a chicken with your fucking head cut off type shit. And basically, like
Bruh.
can play. He played it like Kentucky, which is like your little fun shit that you do on TikTok, but that you really fucked up about your baby mama.
Hey, Julia, they say I'm fucked up about your mama, dog. Hey, y'all got it. Y'all got it. But listen, only thing I'm gonna sit there and say is, man, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell him. If he feel like that, he feel like that. But he got it all wrong, man.
Well, for one thing, me and Doc never brought our business to TikTok, so that's that too.
So
Yeah,
my thing is, how would I know this shit if y'all ask yourself that?
that is true. The only thing I gotta say
Ask
is,
yourself.
man, me and Kentucky cool. We talked on the back end, and she already know. Doc don't. I don't kiss and tell. I don't bring nothing up to the forefront. Um, she always will be my dog. I want her to be happy. So, but me, I already told. She already know. I got a lot of shit going on for real, for real. Like that's why I can't take TikTok really that like that, cause it is what it is at this point. But I know a lot of people just speculate right now between me and her. But me and her cool as I'm cool as fuck, man. I don't see nothing wrong. I still come to her live. I still go to Josh live and shit like that. I'm cool. I don't hold no motherfucking beef with nobody. I ain't got no thing with nobody. And
And
to
you know,
be honest with you, I'm gonna be real with y'all about me in Kentucky. When you have two alphas, y'all know when two alphas, what they gonna do? They gonna bump heads. One motherfucker think they right, another motherfucker think they right, and that's it with me and her. It wasn't no real beef. It wasn't no me and her didn't cuss each other out. No, none of that. We just decided that look, this shit ain't gonna work, and that's it. That's some grown folk shit. But all the other thing, me and Kentucky don't need to bring everything up to the front. But that's what it was.
yeah, amidst all him telling me about Doc and Kentucky business, he also told me that Kentucky got a big life insurance policy from her mama passing, and that then she decided to leave her husband after that, and then she wanted to be with Doc, but Doc didn't want her, so she went and got a new nigga. Now he didn't tell me how, he didn't tell me who the new nigga was, type shit, but he told me like on some shit like, you know, Kentucky got a settlement, got some money, left her nigga, left her husband, got a new nigga. And this is before Kentucky told y'all that she had a new nigga, right or wrong, Kentucky.
Correct.
See,
But
now that's somebody.
I got a lot for. I wasn't even on TikTok during this time film. I'm getting everybody else tea and everybody else business. I'm barely on TikTok at this point. I'm getting all the tea from Oowawa. Strike me down if I'm lying now on my mama.
And
Yeah.
let's be clear. Doc knew from the gate about the nigga. And it wasn't no secret between me and Doc about him.
Yeah, that 100 shot. Kentucky kept the 100 with me. It wasn't no lie, wasn't no deceiving shit like that. Me and her just bump heads on certain things, and we cool. I'm cool with her.
Boy.
But when you don't talk, you don't put your business out there, and the motherfucker really want to know. See, that's some like single mother like jit on women, right? You got women tendencies. You blag your mouth. What you don't know, you want to speak about it. You want to space about it. That shit some flaw. That's some flagging ass shit. So it is what it is. But the fact that he don't even know I got one baby mama, all my three beautiful children came from one woman. Um, to be honest with you, wasn't even my baby mama that got my head fucked up. Women got my head fucked up. Shit, women crazy. That's the way I feel, and I always said that shit. That's why I like being single.
He
You come
said
to
you
my
had that.
motherfucker.
He said you had that business. I don't know if you got a business, some type of business you got, and between that and your baby mama, basically life was beating your ass. Basically,
You know what? I used to always make jokes about that child support. I can't wait to get off that motherfucking child
that's
support
exactly
because
what he said too. Child support. Speak on it.
yeah,
Child support.
cause once you get off that shit, it's like you can do what you want, man. It's like, can you imagine? Cause if me working for myself, I gotta earn my money, right? So I gotta earn my money with my clients. So I gotta go to the building or I gotta send the money to the state of Florida, right? And they rip it off. And them motherfuckers don't play, man. Florida don't play. You don't pay that shit. Your license gets suspended and all that shit. So that's why I say, but I've been paying child support for 25 years, y'all. Since I was a jit. I'm gonna talk about that shit now. I'm off of it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what he got against me. If he thought I was a fuck nigga, he should have said that shit to my face. That's
Well,
the only thing
actually,
that wrong.
since we here, right? I think his biggest problem was because he wanted me to be with somebody else and not you. So that was like one of his biggest problems. So that's probably why he told the Creole that. And
Oh, he wanted
what
you to
you
be
already
what?
know, but what you already know all this. You know everything about the whole situation. Like
Yeah,
I
but
never hear nothing from you.
yeah, the only thing I hit me with a curveball. I didn't know he was gonna go like if he had that feeling, like I don't know, I didn't know like he was gonna blab that shit based off the feelings. Like he didn't want you to be with me, but he wanted you to be with old boy. Like him and old boy in a pack
So
together
wait,
like a
why
pack.
he playing matchmaker and shit?
Yeah, some shit. Like I'm chilling, man.
So wait. First off, he had on the Creole because she chilling with a different nigga in the house. They talk about he got to earn my respect like he is her father or some shit. This nigga come between you and
Like,
Kentucky talk about he
but
don't
there
want
was
you.
there was a lot of things
That
that
nigga
kind of
had it
did
on his
hurt
mind to
me.
ruin two
And
relationships. That nigga had
there
it on his
there was a
mind.
lot of stuff that happened that yeah, there was a lot of stuff that would happen on the lives and stuff, but
Like
I'm
Bro,
not
I'm
about
bro,
say
no,
the
ready.
thing.
hold on. Let me ask
Hold
you
on.
this. Tell the
Well,
Nader.
I'm not about to jump in that.
Tell the Nader.
Yeah,
Didn't it seem like that nigga used to want to be up under Kentucky ass so much, like he trying to shoot his shot or something? I swear,
man.
man,
Yep,
I've been said that Kentucky's like, nah, man, nah. I'm like, nah, bro, that nigga was moving like that.
Oowawa has never shot a shot at me. He never talked to me inappropriate.
I don't think he wanted to
He
be with
never said
Kentucky.
Kentucky, I won't be with you. He never said what's up to me. He never said nothing out of the way to me.
man. Where that
Never.
And he
nigga at?
never
So, but
he never shot at Kentucky came out. He wanted Kentucky to be with somebody else, not himself, somebody else.
who is this somebody else?
Man, that
Mind your business.
that part ain't
Okay,
my
I'm about
you
my
know,
business.
that
But
part ain't
yeah,
my
you don't see how that's
business.
weird. Kentucky, he 40 years old trying to play matchmaker on
but
your shit.
if you guys you see you guys asking questions because y'all speculating in your brain, but I kind of know why he did that though. It's like to your benefits, basically.
It is to your benefit when you really,
Yeah.
and it's crazy. 'Cause
It was
I
it
didn't know who the nigga was specifically, but now that I know who the nigga is, it's definitely to his benefit on my mama.
yeah,
Damn.
it don't have nothing to do really with me or whatever. It's like, it's just like, man, y'all know if y'all been out in the streets, y'all know what type of niggas do shit for benefits, man.
And then
You'll see a nigga pull up at Walmart with a big 400 pound. bowling ball, hide her at night for his benefits. He got somewhere to stay. Y'all know them type of niggas, man.
And then in the
I'm t-
same breath as he telling me everybody else's business, he wishing what I got going on well. Talk about some, oh, I hope that work out for you. I love that for you. I hope y'all, last long. But then Kentucky, what he was telling you on your line?
That he wanted to be with. He told me that he wanted to be with the Creole, and that dude wasn't good enough for the Creole, and let's see what else he said. And he wanted to know what kind of gifts you like and stuff, and which
Oh
I
man.
did. He did send me a link for some flowers, right, to like a florist or something, and told me to pick out some flowers for her. And I did pick out some flowers, but he never bought them for her. Let's see.
This nigga
He asked
knew
me.
better than to
He
bring
asked me for
pussy
but
like
but he
Christmas,
called you Trickinator, Tethanator. That's crazy.
and then for like Christmas, he wanted me to call the Creole and ask her what she wanted for Christmas. But I never did call it the Creole and ask her that shit.
Yeah, Kentucky
Um,
never called me, asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I would have never accepted no fucking flowers on no Christmas gift from him at all, because you're not my nigga. Wouldn't accept this shit. He knew not to put that shit in my face. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, see, I hate this shit had to happen too, but it is what it is. Shit gonna come out and let the pieces lie what they may. Fuck it. I don't care about that. At least he was trying, man. He knew I had a nigga. He knew what it was. You in my face, wishing what I got going on well, but you behind my back, telling me telling Kentucky you gonna do everything you can, make sure I end up with you and not him. You're weird. Oh my mama, that's weird. Like
and
you ain't never wished my shit well. You always wanted my shit to be fucked up, and that's
so
not a friend.
so the night when he goes to the Creole's house with the gun in his pocket, he knew that the Creole's friend was at the house.
Yeah, he knew.
Because the Creole told him what time the friend was coming, and so he waited to like 1:30 in the morning to go over there.
Because when he called me earlier that day, when we was talking, when he called me earlier that day, he asked me, we was talking regular. He said, "Oh, what you doing today?" I said, "Nothing. I'm chilling." He said, "Oh, what you doing later?" I said, "Probably be chilling with my dude with the just later on." He know later on mean the nighttime. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't never tell me that you didn't know that I was gonna be occupied or doing whatever I was doing. That you knew, and you knew to call me and act like it was on some chill shit. Like me, if a friend called me like, "Oh, what you doing tonight?" and I'd be like, "Oh, nothing, chilling with my dude." Like I'm just talking. I'm not thinking that you using this shit to plot to pull up, and think you finna. I don't know what the fuck you thought you was finna. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck he thought, because
I, I,
him and
I ain't,
said person never even made eye contact, never even saw each other. On my mama, damn my life, never saw each other, never looked each other in the face, nothing. I stepped outside to address Oowawa. He didn't step in. He didn't step in this bitch.
I ain't gonna lie to Chris. That sound now we putting the pieces together. So he pulled up drunk with and he had the strap on him, wanting to talk to your man's in the man. This is some
But he
simp
pulled up.
ass shit.
But he pulled up. The thing is, keep in mind that the day before that is when he sent me the text message about wanting to fuck me, and I told him I'm not on that with you. So to me, it's looking like you was mad and you was jealous, and once you got
And
drunk,
I never
you
knew,
got so.
and I never knew about the text messages until the other day.
Cause on my mama, I never tried to expose this man. I never sent Kentucky no. Kentucky, did I ever send you the message that he texted me and say, "Oh, look what Oowawa told me"? No, I kept that shit to myself.
No, she didn't send me anything. I just found out the
Never
other day,
did.
and then it was confirmed again when we was on three way
Literally, and
for 10 hours.
he sat there and admitted to Kentucky that he didn't tell her everything. That he sat up there and lied to her. Did he not, Kentucky, on the 3-way?
Yep.
Like on my mama, I genuinely was trying to be a friend. And I never sat up there and went in everybody inbox and said, "Y'all look, ooh, I watch trying to fuck me," or "Ooh, I watch trying to." I kept that shit to myself. I told one person, and that was the person who needed to know. I never tried to make this nigga look like no goofy or look like he was trying to fuck on me or trick on me. None of that shit. Kept that shit to myself.
I'm not gonna lie, the Chris. That sounds like some Fatal Attraction TikTok edition. Nigga pulled up with
So the
the
Creole
strap.
move on to the other people.
Oh yeah. So boom, he was also gossiping about King, Queen, and Panda. And her,
Mm.
her and her
Mm.
man.
Go ahead and drop
Now,
that.
What I know about Queen and Panda is that they very private. I never seen them come on this bitch and divulge their business or nothing they got going on in their personal life. Never even seen what the fuck Panda look like. I don't think nobody on this bitch know what Panda look like. Correct
Oh
me.
no, I have. I know he looked
I
like.
know
All I
what they
say,
look like.
I don't know. I have never seen Panda's face. I
Yeah,
personally, I don't know what this nigga look
Yeah,
like.
I know he born in July.
But
yeah.
yeah, motherfucker was like, oh, I guess Queen saw him as family. Queen was talking to him, telling her business. You feel me? Like she thought they was, you know, she thought her and Oowawa was close. So he would never tell her business. Same shit Kentucky thought. Same shit I thought. Basically, he tell me, oh well, I just find it crazy. Queen or Panda, one of they finna move across the country to be with each other. That shit crazy. Woo, woo, woo. He talked some love and TikTok. I said, well, I asked him, I said, nigga, what's wrong with loving TikTok? Cause bitch, I'm loving and TikToking too, bitch. So what's wrong with you feel me? But that wasn't something that Queen wanted nobody to know. If Queen didn't come on this bitch and tell everybody her business, she didn't want a motherfucker to know. She told him that in confidence. So and then he turned around and told me. Now, who else was next? Kentucky. I forgot who else.
The Discord.
The Discord. Move on to the Discord. He was telling me, "Oh, I'm in a Discord with the Black Indians. It's just the people that that basically paying trust." And I was like, "What you mean?" And I said, "What you mean, like people paying trust?" And he said, "Well, a lot of people." Not in that motherfucker who tried to snake pen or tried to like turn around and was trying to be against pen that time where all the Indians kind of broke up and went their separate ways. They was holding lies about pen and shit. He was like, basically all them people is scratched, not in the Discord. He was like, it's only the people that's like
And
loyal on that side.
and he told you or showed you everything that was in the Discord.
Yeah, so we was on the phone one day and it was the first time when me and Zilla was arguing on that live that day on what's her name? Pumpkin Live. Zilla made a comment. It was like, and you trying to fuck on Oowawa? You trying to do Oowawa? I said, no, the fuck I'm not. That's the first time I heard that rumor. So I called Oowawa. I said, is you telling motherfuckers that we fucking with each other? We ever fucked with the woo? He said, no, I'm not with the woo. Chats, no back chats, nothing. He said, no. The only back chat I'm in is the Discord I'm in with Penn and them. I said, so there ain't nothing in that Discord about me. Nothing that mentions my name in that Discord. He said, no. I swear to God. He said, I'll show it to you. So he proceeds to share his fucking screen. He shared his screen like you can do on iPhones. And he goes to the Discord and he scrolls through that bitch on my mama, top to bottom. And he was like, see, your name's not in there. I didn't tell nobody that we ever fucked this and a third.
Just to let you know, you could delete messages in there too.
I was like, well, I don't know. Fuck, I don't be on Discord like that. I be on Discord sometimes for some Creole shit, not always. But he scrolled through that bitch top to bottom and he said that my name wasn't in there. I left it alone from that point. My name not in there. Cool. Didn't really give a fuck what they was talking about, but he just said the Discord was private and it wasn't for nobody that had previously snake pen. That was that. Who next? Kentucky.
Josh.
Yeah. He told me that, I know that backdrop Josh be having where it be like the little lady that look Mexican and she look kind of Mexican in the face, like Mexican Native. His grandmother, she look kind of Mexican Native American. He was like, Josh, he said that that's not Josh's actual blood relative and that's Josh's husband people, not Josh's actual by blood people. So there's that. Anybody else? Am I missing anybody?
I mean, that's all y'all told me. That's the only thing y'all told me.
I think that's all. I think that's everything that I was told. Oh yeah. And then he tried to call Kentucky. He tried to tell you, Kentucky, that I needed him.
So let me start. Okay, so she started from her beginning. Let me start from the beginning. What I heard initially. He called me and he was like, the Creole called him basically like crying and shit and saying that she needed some help and she was in a hard situation, right? And he was like, yeah, he was like, yeah, I decided to help her. She should have called me earlier, blah, blah, blah. He said, I'm about to move in with the Creole. And so, A few days later, he said he was like, "I'm about to go pick up the keys and the lease." Well, come find out that wasn't true. So my impression was that he was living with the Creole. I didn't know that he was in and out within 11 days. I still thought he lived with the Creole just up until the other day, to be
And
honest
did
with
he
y'all.
not admit that it was 11 days and
Well,
not what
he
11
did
days?
admit. So he did admit that he didn't have no key to the house. He did admit that he wasn't there long, and
It was.
there was an extra month rent paid. And the Creole did say, "Oowawa." This is on the phone today. I was on the phone today. The Creole said, "Oowawa, I would give you that money back because you did not stay there." And I believe he said, "Don't worry about it."
He literally told me, "Don't worry about it." One thing about don't ever try to play me like I need a nigga on my mama. I ain't never ask a nigga for shit. Don't need a nigga for shit. Ain't never in my life had a nigga pay for a fuck thing for me. Fuck. I had just made $3,000-$4,000 sitting my ass in Mexico taking videos, and then got another goddamn $3,000-$4,000 from my VA disability check. Fuck, I need a nigga for. Don't ever in your motherfucking life. Fuck wrong with you. He stayed there from November 24th, the 25th, the 25th, November 24th, 26th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. And then he left on
So
December 6th.
let me be
12
clear.
days.
Let me be clear. So the screenshot I got from the Creole, because I want to be transparent. At the top of the screenshot from the Cash App, it was $2,000 total.
Right. And I asked him, Kentucky, did I not tell him, yeah, I asked you, did you want that money back? And he said no. He said, don't
Yeah,
worry
and
about it.
even today, she offered to give the money back today.
Literally, I offered even today. I said, "Ooh, why? If it's that motherfucking serious, if you really want to call another female and act like I need you for some motherfucking man, I cash out you back that 2,000 today. Don't play with me."
Oh, and you should have called him earlier because he could have been to help.
But need your help for what? Motherfucker don't need you for nothing. Like, and yeah, what some people did with their Airbnb was fucked up. Yeah, but at the end of the day, like I told him, I was gonna take my L and I was just gonna pay for the shit. It is what the fuck it is, and I did end up paying for it. I paid 1,300, and he said he was gonna pay the last 500. That was cool, but needed you like you my daddy is crazy. My daddy gonna call me on this motherfucking phone tomorrow. Actually, my daddy called me every goddamn Saturday on the dot. Free jail phone call. That bitch last 10 minutes. And I tell my daddy everything. What the fuck I need a 40-some-year-old nigga for when I still got my daddy in jail or not? And if I need to go see my daddy in person, I can drive my black ass to Angola and go see him. The fuck? And if I never eaten, ever needed my daddy to come out that motherfucking, somebody say I know something. I don't care if I ever needed my daddy to come out that goddamn jail cell, he was gonna come out that motherfucker. But I just find it convenient that a motherfucker ain't tell me that he had a girlfriend, but you trying to ruin my shit, boy.
What's up, Elisa?
What's up, Juju?
Mm.
So hopefully after today, this shit's deaded. I mean, I don't want to be back on no more three-way calls, no more text messages, none of that shit.
Motherfuckers is blocked after today because you
No
ain't
more
standing on what you,
Zooms, none of that
motherfucker,
shit.
motherfucker is blocked because you ain't standing on what you said you was gonna stand on. So he's blocked. Like like motherfucker literally talking about he was gonna come on here and say the same shit that he said on the three-way. Now motherfuckers is missing in action, nowhere to be found, no phone call answered, not motherfucker done text him alive, send him alive on TikTok. Now you conveniently nowhere to be found. That's weird shit to me. That's whole shit to me. You can admit all that shit on the phone, but you can't come do it in public.
Listen, y'all, it's Friday. I fuck with y'all. Lisa, I appreciate you. Kentucky, you already know what
For
it is.
sure.
I'm finna slide, y'all. I gotta get my nigga a haircut.
I'm finna end my live probably. I'm probably finna end this. I really only started this shit to clear all this shit up.
Yeah, come on. All right, y'all.
All right.
See y'all. Catch y'all on the dark side.
You feel better, Dacreole?
My
I mean, I
feelings
know
is,
you don't feel better, but do you feel better? Like everything
I
cleared
mean,
out?
now that a motherfucker can't hold shit over my head, yeah, but it's like, like, I feel like motherfucker got what they wanted. Motherfucker, like motherfucker end goal what they told you that they wanted to end up doing. Like it may not have ended how they wanted, but I feel like motherfucker succeeded in trying to fuck up what I had going on. I don't like that, especially when I cared about Oowawa as a friend. On my mama, I was nothing but a friend to this man. I would have never nothing.
Elise, you alright, baby?
I'm cool. I don't like
So
that.
no,
Like
she's not really
Hey,
cool.
let
She's
me.
not cool, Leo. She's not.
I know, I know.
Like y'all gotta understand,
I'm
like, bro, I don't
Elisa.
sit up there and put my
Listen to
trust
me.
in
Listen
people
to me.
or nothing. Like I try to be nothing but a friend to people. And anytime I see somebody as a friend on my mama, I try to be nothing but a friend to people. And people sit up there and will backdoor a bitch. That shit's shiesty as hell to me. I ain't never sat up there and try to backdoor no bitch or no nigga that I called a friend. You niggas and bitches is weird. And on my
Elisa.
mama, if I ever seen Oowawa in person, nigga, I will spit on him. Bitch, don't play with me.
Elisa, baby. Listen to me. Like I say to you. Like I said, you a good-hearted person, and I can't stand to see somebody put their a good-hearted person, somebody try a good-ass-hearted person. But I want to say this for y'all. Some of y'all here just trying to get a good laugh out at somebody going through something. Like, it ain't fucking funny. Some of y'all just ain't right with y'all soul, bruh. Some of y'all motherfuckers just that damn nasty and stuff like that. Like, yeah, y'all can get y'all giggles and kicks and shit, but this shit is starting to become real for some fucking people. Like I said, if y'all really care for Eliza, y'all be out here trying to give her support back and trying to support her. But some of y'all niggas out here just trying to fucking just laugh at her. That shit ain't damn funny. Like I said, some of y'all motherfuckers miserable as shit. And that shit, and I could tell shit. And I could tell some of this shit up in the comments and stuff like that. I'm feeding some energy. But yeah, like I said, Lisa, you got my information. Just call me just if you need any help and anybody to talk to. I'm kind of feeling your pain right now. I'm kind of feeling your sorrow. And like I said, you're going through it, so I'm here for you, all right? You heard me? I'm
Yeah,
here for you. All
yeah.
right. All right, that's
It's
all I
bad
want
on
to.
both sides. I'm in the car. Oh, I was trying to figure out what your emojis were for. Cause I can't. A lot of times I can't tell with the crying emoji. Sometimes I use that shit to laugh, and sometimes I use it because I'm genuinely sad. I can't tell with the crying emojis. But like I said, and I really and like we spoke on this shit on the phone. I said I really feel like the motherfuckers that was really Oowawa friend through anything was me, Kentucky, and Queen. Motherfuckers who'd never backdoor him. Never was genuinely a motherfucker friend. Motherfucker ain't gotta fucking suck to be somebody's friend. It ain't gotta be nothing sexual to be somebody's friend. It ain't gotta be no messy shit to be nobody's friend. If a friend gotta call me for anything, it don't gotta always be no drama or no mess. It don't gotta be, I don't gotta answer the phone only for you to tell me somebody's business. Anytime a friend need to call me, you can call me for whatever. Like, motherfuckers act like you gotta be fucking or sucking to be somebody's friend or you gotta be messy to be somebody's friend. The fuck?
Niggas be twice your age and they be looking for shit. It sounds like he just wanted to manipulate a situation because he was hearing what he was hearing and thought he could swoop in. That's a dangerous individual. Someone coming to your crib like that, beyond dangerous. It's best to just, take preparation and like leave that alone. I would straight up just say, like, block that nigga to begin with.
Yeah, that shit over with at this point. Like, motherfucker really disappointed me. You ain't even come on here and clear shit up like you said you was gonna do.
He wouldn't. He was trying to manipulate the audience. He was trying to manipulate y'all.
You running from this shit. But it's crazy because you still there, Kentucky?
I'm here.
No time answering the phone. Don't answer the phone in 2.5 seconds, but you can't answer when a bitch texts you to live. Answer the phone quick, but goddamn can't come to the live. Motherfucker know what they doing. Shit weird.
Yeah, we have been on the phone with him all fucking day.
But then when it come time for the live, now you MIA, nowhere to be found.
I'm even in the doctor. I'm even at Shriners with my daughter and on the phone with them on three-way. Literally.
I'm gonna say what I really got to say to you about it. Whenever we talk on the phone after this, but it's probably a good thing he didn't come to the live because so much of this is playing out on social media. And when you're really, really trying to get to the bottom of a situation, when you're really trying to bring the situation to a close, some understanding, it's probably the best. And I understand y'all saying y'all want him to come on live to make amends or hold him accountable for the stuff he said about other people. At the end of the day, it's probably best that didn't even happen because you know how this app works. You know how social media work in general, it probably is going to turn into something else that really don't deserve your energy. It's a lot of other shit you could be doing with this energy right now. Period. So
But if he can sit on the phone and be a bigger person, why you can't sit on the internet and do
because
the
the
same
camera's
thing?
on. The camera's on. And that's hard for some people.
So you big enough to sit on the phone and admit everything from top to bottom,
Yeah, it's a closed
from
circle.
front to forward, but you can't do that shit on live.
Absolutely. That's a tough thing. Being put on a big stage is when you find that's when you find out sometimes what people are made of. So yeah, he can do that because you talked about how y'all were close, all three of y'all, whatever, or all four of y'all. And so, the walls are down. So, I can't say not to it was expected or that you should have expected, but you shouldn't be too surprised by it. That's a tough thing for people to do, right or wrong, and it just kind of separates people. It separates, real from the fake, however you want to say it. But I don't think it was really necessary. Y'all, you got out truth, and like you just told Kentucky, there's somewhat of a vindication that's there, right? Because now but I would try not to give it too much energy, especially not on the app anymore. Now that it's kind of, you've been able to purge it now.
Yeah, it's just like I said, I don't hate nobody. I don't hate Oowawa or nothing. It's just that be a friend. Like you say you're a friend, be a friend. Like how hard is that?
But there you go. So you learn something. You learn
He
something now.
literally apologized to Kentucky on the phone.
Remember that conversation we had when we was having dinner, and I told you, I said, when people make a choice, the power that you have is what? You remember?
I don't remember. I got so much shit going through my
You
head.
get to make another choice. So right now he's been revealed for who he is, for what he was. You got the power of how you deal with him moving forward, as disappointing as it may be.
We just won't talk, and that's cool. But
That's fine, and it's gonna hurt, and that's cool. But he made a choice. You get to make another choice. So just do your best to, at this point, give it as little energy as you can. Like I said, I'm not telling you to get over it. Obviously, there's a lot of trust that was had.
I'm definitely over that situation. Well, I'm definitely over it after
No,
this
that's not what I
live.
mean. I'm just saying I know you're disappointed, and I'm not. And what I'm saying is that I'm not telling you to rush to. I don't want you to rush to becoming undisappointed because obviously it's somebody that you trusted, right? So you take your time with it, but as much energy as pop, you don't need to give it. You a lot of energy to it today, and I think that was good. Now that you've been able to get it out, you have been able to sort it out.
After today, the shit with Oowawa is just over. Just fuck it at this point. But Zay,
What's up?
hello.
I just feel like
Why you said you wouldn't come either?
because I just feel like he liked you for real, and he just came at you the wrong way. Instead of telling you let's be friends, he should have just said from the jump how he felt about you, his feelings and shit.
So he definitely did like her for real.
Yeah, he told me he liked her
So
though,
the
but I
Creole,
ain't want to like come on TikTok and tell you that. Like
yeah,
he
no,
been
the
told me
Creole
this shit
knew that
months
he
ago.
liked. The Creole already knew before he even came to stay at her house.
Yeah.
He knew that he liked her.
Get you for real. You got to understand that.
And that's not being a friend. If you gotta manipulate your way into a situation, that's not right. Especially if you know this person. If you know this
Ain't
person has a
nothing true
nigga.
about that.
If you know this person already has a man, if you really care about this person as a friend or care about them at all, you're not gonna do whatever you can to ruin what that person already got going on. Because if you're really a friend, you want to see that person happy regardless, even if it's not with you. You're not a friend when you're going to manipulate to get your way.
Creole, that nigga old. Niggas lie
I'm gonna be
every
honest
day.
though.
Every day,
I'm gonna
niggas
be
lie
honest.
to
When he asked you to
manipulate, get into a
smash,
situation.
he was never looking at you as a friend anyway.
Exactly.
He asked me
That's what
that
I'm
shit
trying
on.
to tell
He
everybody in the
asked me
comments.
that.
They ain't understanding that. That's going over their head.
He asked me that shit on December 19th.
Yeah, because he thought when he got to your crib that you was gonna come back home, he was gonna get closer. But that didn't happen.
But he saw me for one day. And by December 19th, he was already gone and said he was back at his baby mama house. Or back in a hotel, wherever he was. I don't know. I don't never want a motherfucker to like me that much. Yeah.
I know you ain't afraid of nobody, but you kind of like feel like your life or a child or anything in jeopardy in this situation. That's all I ask.
No, I'm not. As far as, nah, I feel like, honestly, like I said yesterday, I'm not completely innocent in this situation. I was trying to be a friend to Oowawa. But I failed to, you know, it was certain things that I didn't, certain details of shit that I didn't tell somebody else. And so I feel like whatever come behind that shit is whatever come behind it. I really don't give a fuck no more, honestly.
That's not what he getting at, and that don't matter what you did or this with a piece and drunk. Do you feel his question is more so? Do you feel like you're at risk of that happening
I don't
again?
feel in jeopardy. I don't feel in jeopardy from Oowawa. I don't feel like Oowawa is gonna do me nothing. If y'all asking about Oowawa, I don't feel like Oowawa is gonna do me anything.
Do you feel like
I,
you try? I guess.
I don't feel like he's ever gonna do me anything, honestly. Like, yeah.
I would say take precaution.
I
Like
don't think I don't
regardless.
I don't I don't think Oowawa is that type of person to try to come over here and do me nothing, honestly. Yeah.
He showed up to your place drunk with a piece.
Yeah, but he ain't try to shoot me or manhandle me or nothing. So
But who? But
I don't feel like he on
Y'all
that
can't
type
be
of.
on here judging that man now.
I don't feel like
no,
he on that
I
nobody's
type of
ain't
judging him.
time.
judging. I'm just saying take
Nobody's judging about it.
precaution.
It's
Y'all
just
act like
weird.
y'all
You
ain't never
know,
pulled up to check
I
cribs
know
though.
Oowawa. Like I said,
But you
just
don't
like I
pull up
said.
Yeah,
unannounced though.
you don't pull up to nobody. That's not a judgment. This is
No, I ain't know nothing about
yeah. What you
the pew
talking
pew
about?
situation. I was just asking, like, how things got hostile and stuff, and no, I ain't know anything about that. But goddamn, well, shit, that's.
Why y'all removing people?
But yeah, but like I say, take you some like I say, take you some mental break, peace. That seeing you unfold like that to me, that kind of like hurt my damn heart to see you go through that.
It's definitely a fucked up situation, but niggas ain't trying to be your friend.
Okay, well he should have left me
And you
alone.
remember I had that
If
live day? I said that.
I'm gonna be honest with you, like people on TikTok don't keep it real though. They be throwing shade. Nigga, that
my
nigga was
thing
trying to
is,
get close to you. That's all that was.
don't be a fucked up person to me. If you can't control your emotions and you can't control that I don't want to be with you, then block me and leave me alone completely. Because there's nothing in the world that's gonna make me want to be with you. You cannot manipulate or force somebody to like you.
Right.
That's not how shit work. You should, if he could not control himself around me or control how he felt about me, then leave me the fuck alone.
And it's a dangerous thing to say, well, he's a man and man, you men gonna do this. That's dangerous. I don't want to hear no
It might
foolishness
have been
like
a good
that.
thing though. You was on vacation.
I was gone the whole time, and I'm glad I was gone.
Creole, just hit me up. Call me later if you want to.
Okay, I will.
All right.
Wait, you gotta text me because my phone is fucked up. My iCloud. Just text my phone right now. The 225 number.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
To be honest, I ain't never spent that on none of my homegirl crib. I don't do that shit.
But if you had a homegirl that you was close to and you was going through something, you was homeless at the time, and it's a strictly platonic relationship, would you ask somebody else to ask? I don't know nobody in the city right now. I need somewhere to stay.
Probably not.
Oh well.
It seemed like he already had that plan though.
Yeah, exactly. He old, man. He know better than what he was doing. Like he know way better than that. So I'm just saying, like, take the precaution. As much as people want to be friendly and be friends with each other,
Just the way
like,
he came at you though. He asked you to
yeah,
smash though. He came at you crazy.
No, he came. He said that. He said that after he was already gone from my house, asking me to have sex. He said that he had never came at me sexually.